Did you know that the fight for women's rights has been evolving for over 175 years? From protests for the right to vote to hashtag trending worldwide. Feminism has transformed the way we see gender equality, and it's far from over. In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history of feminism and its four waves. Along the way, we will uncover key moments, media representations, cultural icons that have shaped each era. So, let's dive in. What is feminism? Feminism is a social and political movement that aims for equality between men and women. It's about addressing the systematic inequalities that women faces in areas like education, work, and even everyday safety. And this isn't just about women. It's about creating a fair society for everyone. To understand how feminism has evolved, we need to break it down into what are often called the four waves. Each wave have tackled unique challenges, and they are all interconnected in shaping the world we live in today. Alright, the first wave. The first wave of feminism kicked off in 1848 at the Seneca Falls Convention in the United States. This was where the feminists like Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Lucretia Mott first declared that women deserved equal rights. But what really stands out about this wave is the fight for women's suffrage, the right to vote. Movies like Iron Jawed Angels dramatize this struggle beautifully.
Now, wait a minute. We have one agenda suffrage.
It focuses on women like Alice
Alice
Paul
Paul.
and Lucy
And Lucy
Burns,
Burns.
who faced imprisonment and force feeding for their activism. The 19th Amendment, which granted American women the right to vote, wasn't passed until 1920. But it wasn't just about the US. In the UK, figures like Emmeline Pankhurst led the suffragette movement, which inspired global feminist action. This wave was about laying groundwork, showing that women's voices matter. The film Suffragette provides another perspective on the UK's suffragist movement, showing the sacrifices and resilience of women fighting for equality.
What would the vote mean to you?
Never underestimate the power we women have to define our own destinies. We do not want to be lawbreakers. We want to be lawmakers.
The only way is forward.
I'm worth no more, no less than you. We will win.
Never surrender. Never give up the fight.
Publications like the Women's Bible, co-written by Stanton, highlighted how even religion could reinforce gender equality. Fast forward to the 1960s, and feminism enters its second wave. This time, it wasn't just about voting, it's about changing societal roles. The second wave asks, why should women only be housewives? Books like The Feminine Mystique by Betty Friedan argued that women were being stifled by traditional roles. And then came documentaries like She's Beautiful When She's Angry, which celebrated trailblazing activists of this era.
This is what a feminist looks like! This is what a feminist looks like! This is what a feminist looks like! This is what a feminist looks like!
This wave also tackled about reproductive rights. Movies like The Janes tell the story of underground abortion networks that existed before Roe v. Wade.
You could not work as a pregnant woman.
If you weren't married, you were out of luck.
They were
terrible situations.
The septic abortion word was full every day.
Women did awful things.
They were literally dying because they were women. Sometimes you have to stand up to illegitimate authority, and sometimes there are unjust laws that need to be challenged.
This case established a woman's constitutional right to choose to have an abortion under the right to privacy. Roe v. Wade began when Jane Doe, actually a pseudonym for Norma McCorvey, who challenged Texas' strict abortion laws, that only permitted abortions to save a woman's life. The case argued that such restrictions violated the constitutional right to privacy under the 14th Amendment. In a 7-2 decision, the Supreme Court agreed, effectively legalizing abortion nationwide. The decision wasn't without limits. The court introduced the trimester framework, which allowed states to regulate or restrict abortion in later stages of pregnancy. However, the ruling was a monumental step in reproductive rights and became a defining feature of second wave feminism. Music by Aretha Franklin, with empowering hits like Respect, became anthems for the feminist movement. And shows like Mary Tyler Moore Show gave audiences a glimpse of independent, working women defying societal norms. This wave wasn't just about policies, it was about empowering women to take control of their own lives, whether at work, at home, or over their own bodies. Moving on to third wave, the third wave of feminism officially began in 1992 when activist and author Rebecca Walker declared it in her essay Becoming the Third Wave. She wrote this essay after Anita Hill's powerful testimony against Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas, where Hill spoke out about the sexual harassment she endured.
Professor Anita Hill has candidly and explicitly told her story of being sexually harassed by Thomas while holding down 2 government jobs. Thomas has eloquently denied the allegation, saying it's just not true.
Walker's essay became a rallying cry, marking the beginning of a new wave of feminism. This wave was a direct response to the perceived shortcomings of the second wave. It emphasized diversity, intersectionality, and individuality, challenging the idea that there was one right way to be a feminist. The third wave called out sexism in both culture and workplaces, while also space for marginalized voices. One of the defining cultural movement of this wave was the Riot Girl movement, a punk subculture led by bands like Bikini Kill. Their lead singer, Kathleen Hanna, used music to tackle issues like sexism, body autonomy, and empowerment. Punk culture became a space where young women could express rebellion and individuality. And let's not forget media and entertainment. Shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer gave us strong, multi-dimensional female leads who could take down monsters, both literal and metaphorical. Movies like Mulan showcase women defying traditional roles to become heroes on their own.
Loyal, brave, and true. It is my duty to protect my family. When they find out who you are, they will show you no mercy. I'm Hua Mulan. I will bring honor to us all.
Anita Hill's testimony wasn't just a moment. It was a catalyst that sparked ongoing discussions about workplace harassment, power dynamics, and accountability. The third wave of feminism brought a cultural shift, showing that feminism was more than just about policies and laws. It's about representation, identity, and smashing stereotypes. Finally, we're in the fourth wave, which is happening right now. This wave is powered by social media and focuses on issues like sexual harassment, assault, and inclusivity. If you ever seen a hashtag MeToo trending, that's the fourth wave in action. The hashtag MeToo was started by Tarana Burke in 2007. The hashtag MeToo movement gained global momentum in 2017. It highlighted how pervasive harassment is, even in industries like Hollywood. But it's not just about gender, it's also about race, sexuality, and class. The fourth wave emphasized intersectionality, a term coined by Kimberly Crenshaw. It reminds us that gender inequality doesn't exist in isolation. The TV series like The Handmaid's Tale critiques patriarchal systems and explores feminist resistance.
Ladies, I have to let you go. It's the law now.
They needed to do it this way. All the bank accounts and the jobs all at the same time. Can you imagine the airports otherwise?
You girls will serve the leaders and their barren wives. You will bear children for them.
We only wanted to make the world better.
Better.
Better never means better for everyone. Blessed are the meek.
And blessed are those who suffer for the cause of righteousness.
Campaigns like #HeForShe encourage men to support gender equality actively.
Dominated culture.
We want to end gender inequality. And to do this, we need everyone involved.
We men must play an active role in ensuring a more just world.
It's about engaging governments, businesses, and universities, and having them make concrete commitments to gender equality.
Why is it always women who have to break through the glass ceiling? Where are the men willing to throw boulders down through it?
And so you do need men to partner in terms of undoing those injustices when you look at things like pay equality.
Gender equality and gender equity make 100% business sense.
We shall commit ourselves to ensuring that there's no gender-based violence, no child abuse, no forced early child marriages. Men must also take a stand.
Воспитывайте своих детей, объясняйте, что насилие – это неправильно, его не должно быть ни в каком виде.
We have the opportunity to change something now. That's what He for She is about. Gender equality is good for everyone. Are you with us?
So, there you have it, the fourth wave of feminism. From the suffragists of the first wave to the digital activists of today. Each wave has built on the last, fighting for equality in its own way. And here's the thing, feminism isn't just about history, it's a movement that we are all shaping right now. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of feminism, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.